What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new LP, this time in Digimon World. Let's get started. Let's create ourselves a new save file. The reason why I've got player Digimon there is because yesterday I did try to start a new playthrough in this, but unfortunately I had some technical difficulties with my capture, and I sort of conked out after 15 minutes. So I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed, hope it doesn't happen again. And yeah, here we go. So we've got Digimon. He's like, oh, hi, how are you? He's going to ask us a couple of questions, right? The first one is, do you have a Digivice? Put yes if you want Agumon. Well, really, select yes for Digivice, because this is what decides whether you got Agumon or Gabumon. If you want a Gabumon, go night. If you want Agumon, go day. So I'm going to go day, because I prefer Agumon. Agumon? I think it's Agumon. Anyway, what's your name? So let's keep this nice and simple. Let's go to Rev. Because, you know, that's the name of the channel you're watching. Click my name. Look at some of my other videos, guys. Come on, help a brother out. So, yeah, we've got the Rev. There's my name. The Rev, right? Yes. So that's your last chance. You can't rename yourself after that. What's your Digimon's name? And, I gave this a lot of thought yesterday, and I couldn't think of anything funny to put as his name. So, I'm just going to call him Jojo. Just because, it rolls off the tongue, Jojo. Oh, fuck, and I fucked it up. I pressed square deletes the whole name, which I just found out. I pressed square instead of circle. I meant to press circle. But I'm a dumbass, so... Oh, for God's sake, stop doing that. There we go. We'll call him Jojo. After Mojo Jojo. Or, you know, if you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, after him if you like. I'm not bothered. That's all the questions I have. See you later, buddy. So Gigimon's a cool little Digimon, because I remember him from the anime. He made a brief appearance. Him and another Digimon. It was a female Digimon, sort of like an old witch type. And, yeah, they were both very unique in the sense that they were the only of their kind to exist. Which is very weird to me, because in the Digimon anime, there's plenty of Digimon in the world, and there's some which there's only one of them existing ever. And then there's loads of others where there's like whole colonies of the bastards. I mean, to an extent it makes sense, because, you know, you've got the insectoid Digimon. Yeah, insect Digimon, Tentomon, there's like fucking hundreds of those, and it makes sense, because it's an insect, there would be hundreds. I mean, it follows after real world logic in that sense, doesn't it? I mean, there's thousands of beetles in the real world, not to mention mosquitoes and shit. It's pudding in the fridge, have it for a snack, don't forget to wash your hands before eating, love mum. Man, that's nothing sadder than a kid living on his own because his parent has work to do. I mean, you can't fault it, can you? Because, you know, gotta put bread on that table, son. So yeah, the plot of this game is basically you're a normal human boy. Digimon's a thing in the real world, sort of a game. Think Tamagotchi. That's what I think Digimon is equivalent to in this world. In this one, you've got little key rings, and all the kids seem to have these things, and they battle Digimon that they raise. And you get sucked in because there's some kind of trouble in the Digimon world, because why the fuck would there not be? There's always trouble going down there. And, yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So, yeah, you get digitalized, sucked into your key ring, keychain. I think both are acceptable. And, yeah, we meet some Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. I fucking loved that theme song as a child. It got stuck in my head a lot quicker than the Pokemon theme tune did. Pokemon theme tune is awesome, it's just the Digimon one took hold a lot quicker. Hey, we've finally got some music. Oh, I fucking hate talking over silence. It just feels weird and off, because, you know, pretty much every game I play has got some kind of background music going on. And games should have background music, you know? And here we are, we've got all the rookie and baby Digimon start in the city. But we've got to raise it up by finding rookies, champions, and eventually ultimates. He arrived, it worked! Human, just like you said, GG. I'm not going to do funny voices, because, yeah, fuck that. I do enough for Final Fantasy, for fuck's sake. It fucks my voice up after a recording session. I'm not doing it again for this. Not too much voices in this, and too many people who talk in this anyway, so regular voice will just suffice with a little bit of over-the-topness added in, I suppose. Anyway, let's fucking go. Shh, he's getting up. Where am I? Welcome to Digimon World. What? Oh, shit. What's the matter? Who are you guys? These are Digimon. Digi what? Huh? I thought you knew about Digimon. Oh, I got it. This is a dream. Ow! It's not a dream. Hey, wait, you're Tokamon. This is a realistic dream. I fucking hate this logic, because when you're in a dream, even if you can acknowledge that it's a dream when you're in the dream, because, you know, you can sometimes, it's always realistic, isn't it? You know, to a certain extent, until you see people fucking float off, in which case you're just like, there's something a bit wrong here. But at the same time, more often than not, it's very realistic. It's real to you, because in your fuck it, I know what I mean, and anyone who knows the way I talk could probably put together what I mean when I say that. Hey, wait, oh yeah, I've already read that bit. The Rev, this isn't a dream, but it's not real either. What are you talking about? Who are you? I am Digimon. I don't know of any Digimon by that name. There are more Digimon than you know of. This is Digimon World. Digimon World? What the fuck? This world is not a dream, nor is it real. It is our world. Gee, it looks too real to be a dream. Look behind you, you'll see what I mean. What? Oh, shit! Hey, it's JoJo. I remember now, I got sucked into that Digimon keychain. How did you forget that? Did he hit? He must have hit his head as he fucking landed. That's right. Why am I here? Come to my house and I'll explain everything. I'm really tempted to mash past the dialogue, but I'll give you a little summary. Too long didn't read, right? What Gigi is going to tell us is all the Digimon left this Foul City and he wants you to bring them back. That's the gist of it. That's all the direction you need, really. I invited you here to save us. Save you from what? We are in Foul City. It's the centre of Foul Island. A city here? Well, it was a city. There used to be all kinds of Digimon who lived here. Digimon started to lose heart and moved out of the city. What do you mean? That was pretty clear. I'm not sure what caused it. Digimon started losing their speaking skills. I spec. Some of them still talk, but they all forgot that they lived here. That's what you meant by losing heart. It's dangerous if we do nothing. But why me? You are good at raising Digimon, right? I'm good at it, alright. Don't you realise that you're speaking Digimon? Huh? No way. I'm speaking plain old English. I fucking hate this trope. It doesn't crop up in games too often, but in fucking cartoons and TV series, you got people going, "Oh, did you know you're speaking our language?" It's like, "No, I'm just speaking English, mate." And it's like, but no, you're speaking our language. It's like, oh, come on. Obviously, the two languages are exactly the same, and they didn't realise that there was a counterpart that was the same. It's not fucking two different languages, and you're just you know, it's just fucking some bullshit, right? You're all speaking English. There's no such language as Digimon. That's right. In this world, your love for Digimon will give you strength. Thanks. That's why I chose you. You can rally all the Digimon on the island. What? You can count on me. Alright. Thanks, you're our only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Where do I start? Take JoJo and explore the island. Find the cause of the danger and get Digimon to come back. Man, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I just mixed up a J. Fucking, I can't even say the letters. I'm just mixed up a G for an S, for fuck's sake. Wait, I haven't finished yet. I mean, come on. Shouldn't you say that before he runs out? Because literally, the little box for dialogue doesn't actually pop up until after he's left the building. Anyway, we've got a few things to handle before we actually do anything. So over here, this is endgame territory. It's right over there. We need a bridge to pop up. We need to get 50 prosperity rating to progress to the final. That's the final dungeon, basically. That's our goal. So we won't be going there till the end of the game. There's a Digimon that we can get that does some shit here with this area. We won't be encountering that. We probably won't see it in the playthrough, because I might be able to get 50 without him. Plus, it takes a long ass time for him to fucking come back. So yeah, this Digimon is super important. This is Tanamon. She gives you your food. Would you like some meat? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. This is a meat farm. We grow meat for everyone. You grow meat on a farm. This bit's always a bit bugged me a little bit, because farms do grow meat in real life. Just it doesn't just magically spring up from dirt. You have to raise animals and slaughter them, obviously. But you know, Sorry if you eat meat and you were unaware that you're eating dead animals, but you got to learn that at some point. Also, if you didn't know that and you're watching this, you may be a tad bit young to be watching, seeing as my language is a bit on the vulgar side. I'm fine with admitting that. I've got no problem with bad language, and I think people who take offence to it are fucking idiots, but whatever. Anyway, let's progress. Yes, what's wrong? Nothing, it's alright, please continue. Gigi and I decided to give you 3 pieces of meat a day, the Rev. So here's today's meat. I got 3 pieces of meat. So, yeah, every day. Right, you've got the Digimon tab that you can check him on. His, gives you what his special ability, what type he is. He's firefighting, he's active during the day, and he's a vaccine type. That's what the little pill means. You've got his name, you've got the type, you've got the age, you've got the weight. Weight's not too important, but if you're aiming to Digivolve to a certain Digimon, it can help quite a bit if his weight is around the same amount as the weight for the Digimon you're going for. So if you're going for like a Nanimon, which is a tiny fucking Digimon, you'll want your weight about between 3 and 5 rather than at 15. Likewise, though, if you're going for like Metal Greymon, you'll want it nearly 50. It's either 30 or 50. I think it's 50. I think 30 is Greymon, 50 is the ultimate. So yeah, and you got your tech. He can learn battle and fire techniques, but I think the only battle technique he can learn is Sonic Jab, which is rather useless. Also, he's only a rookie, so he's only got a couple of abilities to learn. The greyed out ones are ones he can learn and equip. The black ones are abilities that he can that you can learn when you're that type of Digimon, basically. And if you have techniques like an Earth technique while you can't access. For example, if I learn an Earth technique that was here, number 7 Earth, even if I learned that, I wouldn't be able to equip it. But if I learned number 5 Fire, I could equip it if I had it. So yeah, you got the MP cost, the range, the power. That's how strong it is, and you got the spec means special. It can some abilities can cause special status effects like poison, paralyze, so on and so forth. And you got the finishing move. So Agumon's is obviously Pepper Breath. You'll find the final attack is the attack that they use in the anime. So if we had Leomon, he'd have Fist of the Beast King, which is fucking awesome name for an attack. This is his parameters. We're going to be training those up. Happiness is how happy he is. The happier, if the meter is all the way to full, all the way full is what I was trying to say. I don't know why I fucked that up. Then he will live longer. Discipline. You want. The more disciplined he is, the shorter his lifespan. So if you have a full discipline meter and a full happiness meter, they kind of cancel each other out. So, but at the same time, you want him to be somewhat disciplined, because if he's not, he won't do anything you tell him to do. I mean, outside of battle. So, for example, if I had an item, because you get floppy disks that can do all sorts of shit outside of battle, such as a HP chip, which boosts the HP stat permanently. So if he refused to give it to, if you tried to give it to him and he refused to eat it, you go down here and scold him, and he will then take it when you try and give it to him. You've also got your player tab here. This is all your status, your name, tamer level. At the moment I'm amateur because I haven't done anything yet. Raised dig. Dig stands for Digimon. We've got 1. Bits is the currency, so that's how much money we've got. Obviously we don't have a lot right now because we've not done anything. Time is time spent. Items, they're key items that you can't lose. So fishing rods, and there's a special keychain that will increase your item limit that you can get. Medals, well, these are medals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15 medals to get. You get 1 for completing the game, I know that. There's 1 for catching 99 fish. There's 1 for fucking getting all the cards. This is your Digimon evolution chart. So eventually this will fill out every time you get a new Digimon. And it's very useful to look at. So Agumon can actually digivolve into 6 different types of Digimon, including 3 that all Digimon can digivolve into. Wait, 3? Yeah, each Digimon can digivolve into the champion type, champion level Digimon, that is Nanimon, Numamon, and Sukamon. They're all shit, and that is why everyone can digivolve into them, really. I don't remember what the condition is for Nanimon. I've never gotten one. Numamon is basically if 3 days pass and you haven't met the requirements for any other champion Digimon, you'll digivolve into Numamon. And Sukamon you digivolve into if you let your Digimon just shit everywhere long enough. I've gone over medals, and we've got the cards. There are loads of cards to collect, but honestly, they're rather useless. The only thing they're good for is for trading with a certain character we'll meet later on, and he'll give us some cool items in exchange. But other than that, they really are. They're only there for collectibles, really, and I'm a sucker for them. I do spend a lot of time trying to get all the cards. I never trade anything to that particular person that you can trade cards to that I haven't got 2 or more of, so... Yeah, bit paranoid. Bit of a collector, hoarder, some would say. So, yeah, that's the basic gist of the game. We've explained Tanamon. So there's a Sunamon down in the main city who will tell you a bit about the Digimon Bridge. Honestly, that's about the only thing he can do is tell you about the Digimon Bridge. Other than that, he doesn't really give us any useful information. Here's his Gigi's house. We've got this thing here. I think he's called Punimon. Yeah, Punimon. If your Digimon is tired or you want to heal them a little bit, you can rest here. You want to talk to Tokamon because he gives us a bunch of items. Yeah. No point in talking to Gigi again. This guy tells us about tells us about looking after Digimon. This one tells us about Digivolution. So in 3 days' time, we'll turn into Champion. 12 days' time, he'll turn into Ultimate. If you don't meet any specific criteria to Digivolve into an Ultimate Digimon, you've got a chance to Digivolve into Vadermon. Which is, it's an okay Digimon, but, you know, you want to try and get a special one. I am the special one. There we go. And we've got this guy here, I think he's called Yoramon, yeah, and he explains the surroundings of the city. So native forest surrounds the city, Digimon around there are not very strong, there's a training camp on the west side, I think you would go there often. True that. Tropical jungle is on the east side across the river, I don't know what's past that. There's a mountain and lake on the west side and it's a dead end. If you keep going south there's an ocean, and there's a high mountain in the north, it also is a dead end. Since this city is the centre of the island, there must be vast areas to the north. I'll check out the rumours about the outside area, come back and find out more. So we're going to have to come to him a couple of times in order to progress, basically. So anyway, let's get to the bulk of the game. So, the majority of the game, Koromon just tells you how to train, so it's not very useful. Bulk of the game is really spent here. Training, you can train attack with that symbol, defense with that symbol, speed with this symbol, the arrows. This is to increase intelligence. This waterfall is to increase MP, and last but not least, this boulder is to increase health. So, let's do a bit of training, and then we'll recruit our first Digimon, I think. So, boulder moving. So what training does is it trains up 2 stats. You've got the main stat, which goes up by 8 points, or 80 if it's HP or MP, and you've got the secondary stat that goes up by 2 or 20 if it's HP or MP. So 2 points really. It's just you tack a 0 on the end for when it's HP and MP because it's higher numbers. Simple as that really. And I like to have HP above 1,000 at all times. MP's not really that crucial to begin with, especially at the beginning of the game when abilities don't cost a lot because they're weak shit tier moves. But you know, later on we'll be getting moves that take like 500, take over 100 MP per use, which are super strong. Don't get me wrong, but if you don't have a lot of MP, you're gonna have a bit of a tough time. So yeah. Second reason I do HP first is because it also boosts up your attack power a little bit. And, you know, again, attack is something I like to get above 100 as soon as possible, really. Because it's all well and good having strong type moves that do over 100 damage per hit. But if you don't boost up your strength, they're not going to get much of a modifier out of it. They're not going to be much more use than... other moves, you know, you'll get later on when you'll get your fucking super mega kick attack fucking doing just under 100 damage, and you're just like, oh, well, that's poor. So yeah, I do recommend probably boosting MP earlier on, but it's better to do it early than late. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna wait a second because I think the tick is gonna. No, he doesn't need a poo. That's good. This indicates change of time. It's now the afternoon because we've got a little red tinge. I haven't got as much training in on the first day as I'd like to because I've been fucking around with showing you guys how the game works, what the basic gist of everything is. So yeah, usually he'll need to go for a shit and eat at the same time, so get rid of his poop need first, I'd recommend, because you don't want to be feeding him and then halfway through feeding him, he just takes a shit on the floor. Because that will boost the virus stat, and again, if the virus stat reaches the full, he'll become Sukamon, which is literally, if you've ever watched the cartoon, you'll know who Sukamon is. Literally a talking turd with arms. It's not very imaginative. Thankfully, the turd is yellow, so you don't have to worry too much about graphicness. So yeah. Yeah, he's all happy. Also, whenever your Digimons fill up after you fed them, they do a little animation and make a noise to let you know that they're full, and you don't have to keep feeding them. So, yeah. So, yeah, really. Most of the game is going to be spent here training. Once I get a champion level Digimon, that's when I'm going to get most of my recruits. You want to recruit a certain Digimon, and I'll point it out when I get to them before day 15. And again, I'll let you know explicitly why when we get there. I think you need to go to sleep now, yes? Yeah, he's just tired. So I'm going to do a bit... I'm going to go to the next screen and sleep by the toilet, just to be on the safe side, because sometimes you put them to sleep, and then as soon as they lie down to sleep, a little poop icon appears above their head, and it's just like, oh, come on! That's not even fair! As you can see, he's tired, because I have accidentally scolded my Digimon multiple times when trying to put them to sleep, so just make sure you don't accidentally do that. Oh, he's just a little killer. So yeah, you can sleep or you can save and sleep. I recommend saving when you sleep every time, unless you just recently digivolved into a champion Digimon that you don't want, in which case maybe not. Maybe don't save because you don't want to. You want to try and get something else, which is fair enough. Totally fair enough. So it's here's today's meat. Got 3 pieces of meat. I'll give you some more tomorrow. Thank you very much, Stanimon. So yeah, we're going to recruit our first Digimon, which is going to be an Agumon. Or I think it's Agumon. I'm going to keep fucking changing pronunciation every other fucking video, guys. You'll have to get used to it, and I apologise. I know it'll probably be a pain in the ass, but so yeah, I'm going to get Agumon, who will open up an item bank, which doesn't sound too useful, but it will be more useful later on when we're getting shit tons of items. I think you can only have 10 different items to start with in your inventory. Wow! Oh shit, that was a bit of delay reaction. What? Now? Okay, let's fight. And that's literally it. And you can tell it's a recruitable Digimon, or at least a boss fight, quote unquote, because the music is like this. The regular battle music is completely different. So if you press the select button, you'll be able to get their health bar up, which is super useful, because you'll be able to tell how much more damage you can do. And also, if it's a boss fight, you can't run away. One of the reasons the health stat, the intelligence stat, the brain stat is what it's called, is so useful, is every time you reach 100 mark, you get more commands. So the first command you unlock is the attack command, which is great because then it makes your Digimon attack. Obviously, that's what I call the attack command, and you don't have to worry about him just running around like a fucking idiot. And until I think you need like 500 brains before you can actually order him to do specific attacks. If you press the circle button, you bring up the item menu, and this is why you want to get the items from Tokamon, so you get the small recoveries, because the last thing you want is to lose this first fight. Because, you know, it wouldn't be good. You might notice, yeah, there we go, if I press square, it'll use Pepper Breath. Make sure you use it at the right time, you don't want to use it just before he gets attacked. There we go. And if you mash the shoulder buttons, you do this, and it increases the power of your attack. Right, as you can see, I've got max there. 448 damage. Fucking nice. That's good damage for a rookie. Trust me. Now, I don't know what he says there, but it sounds like he either says, "What's up?" or "You suck." Either way, some smack talk from the main character. Our last rats. I should invite him to the city. Excuse me. Could you come to the city? What? City? You mean that old place? Well, I love the fucking contemplative look. That's the look you get when they just get randomly stunned in the middle of a battle. Well, okay. I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. And he pisses off to the city. I think my victory bell was cooler, but whatever. Alright, it pays to try. I'll keep on asking. Whoop, whoop. What are you celebrating for, you prick? Agumon did all the work. So this is how you're going to get the bulk of your food. To begin with, is you want these Digi mushrooms because they're free, and they crop up quite a lot. You don't notice early in game, but later on, he's going to want more than just one piece of food at a time, and it gets really fucking unmanageable sometimes. So if you don't unlock the native forest early, you may end up having a Digimon that's nearly starving to death half the time. So yeah. Anyway, let's do a few battles. A couple of battles, raise up our bits, and then we'll progress. We'll go back. I'll go back to do some training off camera because I think I'm going to cut out most of the training just because it's bollocks. You know, it's it'll just be me doing the same fucking exercise, the same training thing each time, pressing X triangle, X triangle, X triangle. All you'd hear is a bell going off over and over and over again, and it won't be very fun. Anyway, the way you can tell Digimon that can't be recruited is because they are regular Digimon, but a slightly different colour. And also, when you talk to them, they've got different names. These are Kunamons, except because they're not actual Kunamons, they're Don Kunamons. So, yeah. Is it Kuna or Kumamon? It might be Kumamon. It's either an M or an N. I'm pretty sure it's an N. But, well, we'll find out. Let's fight one. I think these guys give pretty decent bits. So, Do Kunamon. Yeah. Rats, grumble, grumble. There you go, this is the regular battle music. It's a lot more light-hearted because, you know, you shouldn't lose to these fuckers, they're jobbers. So, yeah, a whole 100 less HP than the Agumon, but they also don't have... they also have more defense, as you can see, because they take a bit less damage than Agumon did, but... Oh, come on! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Oh, come on! And again, this is... Oh, God, that packs a punch. This is why, again... I'm going to use a small recovery to be on the safe side. They're cheap enough once you are able to buy them. They're cheap enough, so it really doesn't matter. But, you know... There we go. I think they dropped something like 500 bits. Or I might be thinking of a different Digimon, but I hope that's this one. Otherwise, this may have been a bit of a waste, really. Let's see. 400 bits. There you go. That's a nice little return, considering. Again, you really want to learn the attack command as soon as you can, because it's a real pain in the arse that you can't make him attack on cue. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's fight another one. Let's get our funds up a bit. Hey, what's the big idea? I apologise for my tone-deaf rendition of the Digimon battle theme. If you or a loved one has been harmed by the views in this programme, then please, write in. Seriously though, sorry if I occasionally break out into the battle tune. It's just something, it's something I do when I'm playing, when I'm not recording as well, so... hit him! Don't run away, hit him! Come on! There we go. That battle went a lot smoother than the first, thank fuck. You suck! It's either you suck or take that, something along those lines. You also get a nice even stat boost across the board, so, you know. And also you don't ever kill anything in this game. Everything just runs away, so if you don't like killing enemy creatures, then this game is for you. No one actually gets permanently injured or put out of commission. So, yes, well, it's a kid's game, innit? It is based on Digimon, for fuck's sake, and if that wasn't a kid's program, you know, if that wasn't marketed towards kids, I don't know what is. I think the only other thing, even closely marketed, if this wasn't marketed to kids, then Pokemon wasn't marketed to kids. Okay? Let's put it that way. Ratch, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done that. What did you do? Do you think we're some kind of hit squad that's going to take you out? Ah, yes. So, like, three or four, I think 4 attacks does him in, so, you know, it's not bad. 400 bits every time. I might need 5. Oh, bang on. That's nice. That's great, Agumon. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Another 400 bits. And like I said, it's good. It's good training. You get a little bit of a stat increment across everything. So, you know, it's a good way of training, I suppose. If you want to get money fast, do a bunch of random encounters, basically. Well, they're not really random because you can somewhat control. If you don't want to fight a certain type of Digimon, you can just avoid them. Most of the time, you can pretty much clear whole areas without even doing a battle. There's only certain places where they like force you to, and usually it's on the way to a recruitable Digimon, so it's like to riddle you down before the main fight. But you know, it's fine. It makes sense. And these are Modoki Betamons. They're slightly lighter than regular Betamons, so yeah. I was just coming down. I know where most of the item spawn points are, so that's when you see me just randomly going down the screen, it's because I'm looking for a Digimushroom or something similar. Anyway, this seems like a good place to end the video. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to explain. So when you come back to me next time, I'm going to be not halfway through, nearly done training. And what's going to happen is you're going to see my Digimon digivolve into his next form. So you're going to skip all this bullshit, boring training. So yeah, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, guys. I do appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you disliked. If you really enjoyed the video and you want to see more, then please subscribe. I do upload daily and I do play a variety of different games. So, not to mention, it does make me happy whenever I get a new subscriber. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you all next time.